I want to change. According to the English British Dictionary, change is the action or process of making or becoming different. My mom always said to me that if you want to change, you have to really want it. There's gonna be something in your head, like a switch, and that's what I think I had. Obviously, everyone wants to be their highest version of themselves, their best version of themselves, and I don't blame them because it's the kind of idealized person that we always looked up to. It could be either a friend, a celebrity, or even a family member. It's the kind of person that you wish you had always been and that you wish you can become. According to the self-discrepancy theory, our sense of self can be divided into three versions. We have the actual self, that's who we think we are right now. Then the ideal self, who we wish we could be based on our dreams and goals. And lastly, we have the odd self, so who we think we should be based on other people's opinion and expectations. Obviously, this kind of identities should match to create a unique kind of identity, your own sense of identity, but this is not always the case. It could be because you still haven't achieved the best version of yourself, or because you cannot match what people expect from you. Whatever the reason, I think that you and me should just try and be our best selves. And if your ideal version of yourself doesn't match your current version of yourself, you should really put in the work to try and change it. And that's what I want to do. I also had this kind of realization that nobody cares about what I'm doing, that nobody has to decide for me what is best. I can decide. I'm the one that has the power in her hands, and I can be whatever and whoever I want. So I want to have a so-called glow up, but it's not just a physical glow up, it's a mental and spiritual glow up. I want to shift the way I see things. I want to focus just on myself. I want to be the center of my own world. I wasted so many years just thinking about what others could think of me and thinking about how I could please them. But now is the moment that I give love back to myself, the love I deprived myself for so many years, and I really deserve that love. So that's why I want to change. So I have some strategies that I want to incorporate to change. And honestly, I had notes, but I just think that I'm going to talk to you with my own words and ideas. So the first thing I want to tackle is the physical change. Of course, the physical change is gonna be a bit easier than the mind shift or the soul awakening, but it's gonna be hard nonetheless. One thing I want to make sure I do every day is some daily movement. I want to go on walks and I want to go to the gym, even if I'm just running on the treadmill or I'm just doing some yoga or I don't know, Pilates. I just want to make sure that I'm moving my body daily. And that's one thing I really struggle with, not because I don't love to exercise, I love exercising, but I'm a really huge procrastinator. And if you follow me and if you have watched some of my videos, maybe you know that already. But sometimes I'm just so lazy that I don't go and work out. And when I just start, at the end, I feel so great about myself. So I really want to make sure that I implement some daily movement. And another thing that I want to tackle is my relationship with food. I've always struggled with food, and I wouldn't say that I was a binge eater, like that I had a binge eating disorder, but I do feel like it, it could have been that if I hadn't stopped myself before. Because back in COVID, I was new to exercise, I was new to healthy eating, and so I had the great idea to just start my own fitness journey that it actually led me to lose weight and be stronger, but I was under eating. I was eating just 1200 calories, and so that's not how you really should be eating. And since then, I've been experiencing a lot of food guilt, and sometimes I restrict myself because I'm scared that I will gain weight or because I just feel guilty about it. And so I really want to focus on myself and try to heal my relationship with food because I don't want it to be like that. And honestly, the real struggle for me is like the food noise, because sometimes I just eat whenever I feel emotional. Whenever I'm on my period, I feel more emotional. And that's also a time where I experience more of this kind of binge eating. And that's why I really think that I should focus on my eating habits and try to heal myself. And that's also a reason why I want to change, because I've been noticing how I've been treating my body, and that's not really cute. That's not really fun either. And I really want to take care of myself because this is the only body I have, and I should really like try to heal it and preserve it as long as I can. So, moving on to the mental change, the mental strategies that I have. So, one problem is that I have a lot of thoughts running wild in my head, and sometimes they're so loud that I cannot even concentrate. I cannot focus. I have a lot of struggles with focusing whenever I'm studying if something is going on in my private life. And so I really want to start implementing daily journaling, not because I think it's the solution. Maybe the solution should be going to a therapist or going to a psychologist. But right now, I don't have the money to do that. And so I think that journaling is like, I don't know, a starting point, because obviously when you journal, you kind of also get to know yourself better, and you can just let go of all the thoughts that you have inside your head and just put them down, and I don't know, just don't think about them anymore. So that's why I want to implement daily journaling. Also, because there's so many things in life that I'm grateful for, and I really want to appreciate them. So I really want to start also gratitude journaling. And yeah, that's what I think about that. And another thing that I want to do for my mental health is implementing daily meditation. Again, not because I think that meditation is the solution, but because as I have so many thoughts running wild inside my head, I think that sometimes I really need those 10 minutes to just focus on my breath and let go of everything and just be present, live the moment, and live in the present. So that's why I want to start meditating. It's not gonna be easy for me because I don't really like mm, enjoy meditating as much, just because sometimes I don't know, I'm not aware of my body. So I really need to change that. I really need to just focus on myself, on my breath, and on the movement of my body. And so I really want to start doing that, to just be aware of myself and of my surroundings and be present in the moment. And lastly, for the soul change, I don't really know what people mean with soul change, but I kind of get the idea that we're talking about changing the way you see the world, changing your perspective. And for that reason, I really want to read more books and just be as knowledgeable as possible. I want to be smart, clever about the world, about my surroundings. So I want to read books about psychology, economics, I don't know, self development. I really want to mm, change the way I see things and expand my horizons. So that's what I'm gonna do for my soul change. And obviously, for soul change, this includes also not caring about what other people think and just starting doing whatever the hell I want, because life is just one and I should not rely on what others think of me. I should just worry about what I think about myself, and I don't know, just start loving myself and appreciating myself for who I am, because everyone's human, everyone makes mistakes, and everyone can change if they really want to. So that's also my call of action to you. So if you want to change and if you want to do it together, let's hold each other accountable. Message me on Instagram or leave a comment down below, because you're not alone. Everyone wants to change, everyone wants to be better at something or at life. So, yeah, that's my introduction of my little series, because I really want to document my transformational um, phase, how I'm going to shift from teenage years to adult life, because this year I'm turning 21 and I really want to change before I turn 21 and just be able to enter the adult life like a completely new person that has solid values and solid ideas, and that just thinks and cares about herself more than others. So that's why I want to change, and that's like the end of this video. And I really hope that I inspired you in some way to take action and to just focus on yourself. And yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're gonna support me in this journey. So if you want, leave a comment down below, or if you need help, if you need support, don't be afraid to leave a comment, because I'm always answering. And whenever I see comments, I feel so incredibly grateful to everyone who watches my videos. So that's why you'll never see me not commenting. I will always leave a comment if you leave a comment. So yeah, that's it. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.